In the early months of 1940, as the world stood on the brink of unprecedented conflict, a quiet and highly classified mission was launched into the vast, unforgiving deserts of North Africa. A small military unit, hand-picked, discreet, and operating without public record, was deployed far from the front lines. Their destination was not a battlefield, but a remote expanse of sand where no strategic advantage seemed obvious. There were no cities to defend, no enemy forces to confront. Their objective was something far more unusual. According to intelligence reports compiled from fragmented historical sources, there was reason to believe that an object of significant importance lay buried beneath the desert floor. The information was vague, drawn from coded notes, intercepted communications, and references hidden in older documents, but it was enough to warrant action. The soldiers were not told exactly what they were searching for. Only that it was ancient, valuable, and worth finding before anyone else did. Upon arrival, the team established a temporary encampment under harsh desert conditions. Daytime temperatures scorched the sand, while nights brought an eerie cold silence. The landscape stretched endlessly in all directions, dunes shaped by centuries of wind, offering no clear landmarks and no easy answers. Still, the team began their work. They used the tools available at the time: metal detectors, manual excavation equipment, and rudimentary mapping techniques. Guided by coordinates that were themselves uncertain, they divided the terrain into sections and searched methodically. Day after day, they dug into the sand. They recorded measurements. They traced patterns across the landscape, hoping for even the slightest anomaly. But the desert revealed nothing. Weeks passed, and the search grew increasingly frustrating. Supplies had to be rationed. Morale declined. Some members of the team began to question whether the mission had been based on reliable intelligence at all. Then the situation beyond the desert began to change. The war intensified rapidly. Strategic priorities shifted. Resources were redirected to more immediate threats across multiple fronts. Orders were issued for the team to withdraw. Reluctantly, the soldiers abandoned the site. Whatever lay beneath the sand would remain undisturbed. The mission reports were sealed and archived, filed away among countless other classified documents of the war. Over time, the operation faded into obscurity, another forgotten effort in a period defined by chaos and urgency, and the desert kept its secret. For nearly 6 decades, the location remained untouched. Winds reshaped the dunes. Tracks disappeared. Coordinates became little more than numbers on aging paper. Then, in 1998, an unexpected connection to the past began to emerge. A geologist named Daniel Mercer was conducting independent research focused on underground mineral formations in North Africa. Using modern satellite imaging technology, he studied variations in terrain and subsurface patterns, searching for geological anomalies that could indicate valuable deposits. During one of his analyses, something unusual caught his attention. Beneath the surface of a remote desert region, he identified a faint but distinct circular formation. It was subtle, almost imperceptible, but its symmetry stood out. Natural formations rarely displayed such precise geometry. Curious, Daniel began to investigate further. He enhanced the imagery, adjusted filters, and compared the structure against known geological features. Nothing matched. The shape appeared deliberate, almost engineered. Driven by both professional curiosity and a growing sense of intrigue, Daniel expanded his research beyond geology. He turned to historical archives. After days of searching through military records, declassified documents, and obscure references, he found something unexpected: a brief report from 1940 describing a failed expedition in the very same region. The coordinates aligned. The description matched. For the first time, Daniel realized he might not be looking at a natural anomaly at all. He might have found what that military team had been searching for. Recognizing the potential significance of the discovery, Daniel organized a small private expedition. He assembled a team of specialists, engineers, technicians, and researchers, and secured the necessary equipment to investigate the site directly. Unlike the soldiers in 1940, Daniel's team had access to advanced technology. Ground-penetrating radar, high-resolution imaging tools, precise navigation systems. When they arrived at the location, the desert appeared as empty as ever. There were no visible signs of anything unusual. No markers.